Okay, so pretty simple, right? The shape is pretty simple. Oops, I have a big jar, another room, a big metal jar in that room. Could you help me to get it? Be careful, man. So basically we have the mountain on the back, right? I'm supposed to have something here, and then okay, another layer, and then will be all bluish color, and then we have the trees, but the bottom of the tree probably somewhere here. Okay, somewhere here. Yeah, basically like the one I did before. No surprise, right? No surprise. Then we have one pine tree here. The rocks, and then we see some people riding the horses. Forget about that. Okay, we don't do that. Okay, or you don't have to do that, right? That's a little bit challenge, right? So we don't have to do that. Right. Okay, see, basically I draw what? Couple of straight line, right? Nothing but a couple of straight line. And then, okay, we have a pine tree here. Let me have it. And then another small pine tree. And then the rest of them will be the yellowish leaves. Basically, 1, 2, 3. Okay, one here, another one here, another one here, and then a small one here. And then here's just, yeah, 2 small ones. And then here, interesting, we have yellow, and then 1 small pine tree. Okay, move the leaves here a little bit. And then here, a couple of pine trees here. And then some small trees here. And then, okay, no, we know, okay, here we have a pine tree. No, we have like a yellow leaves. And here's some, that's it. So basically, this is a simple shape, right? Then I'm gonna do the start from the background, all right? I got some ultramarine, and then some purple. Hey, remember the color we're gonna use? Before that, let me see who's waiting. If someone's late for the class, no. All right. So I start from the background, right? Okay. Okay, get some light color for the bright side, more ultramarine for the dark side. So you don't have to be this fast, right? You don't have to, no rush for you guys, right? Really. So take your time and do it nicely, right? And then here we have the mountain. I'm gonna use a little bit more light. Okay. Is this good color, or is this color just like that? Maybe not, but that's fine, right? We can fix it later. And then for the sky, actually, what color for this sky, right? Guys, look at the image. If you see the sky for this image actually sort of what? Yellowish, right? So, which is good. It's good. Let me have it. Yellowish sky color. All right. So, and then I'm gonna do this mountain. So this part of the mountain, right? Then this part of the mountain, what we can see is a little bit bluish, right? A little bit blue. And then a little bit greenish as well. So I use actually ultramarine and I use some red color here actually. And then a little more red, a little more this color. All right, see, that's kind of like a greenish color. See, when I pin on it, I do not like a back and forth, like a ding, 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 ding. Oh, I'm gonna make it like this. Stop doing this. Never ever do this. Okay, see, 1, 2, quickly cover it. Okay, move on. Okay, I see some red color. Okay, let's get some red color on top. Okay, let's get some reddish color on top. And then bottom getting a little bit brighter. Okay, let's make it a little bit brighter. Right? See, this is much better, right? And then here we feel like okay, the mountain can be a little bit brighter. Then let's do it instead of back and forth doing that. Okay, that's not pretty, right? For us, we're artists, right? We make pretty things, right? Pretty stuff. Okay, then some stuff. All right, so basically I did the sky, the mountain, and then this part of the mountain as well, right? Then okay, all right. And then ginger brush. Okay, I'm gonna do this quickly to this part of the mountain, right? These no, the trees, right? These yellow trees. But I start with a little bit dark side. All right. I'm gonna start with the dark side of this tree. See, the bottom is a little bit greenish, so I did the bottom first. Okay, and then on top, this part a little bit more greenish, right? This tree is more greenish. Then rest of them is different. Oops, we shouldn't use white, right? This part not pretty with white. See, a big blob, right? this color, right? Nothing else, right? Just a big chunk of those yellow colors. Nothing else. What's that? And then here we can see, okay, this kind of color I can use as well. And then the Blue Mountain can go down a little bit. Okay. And here I can see some Blue Mountain. Yeah. See, that's part one, or that's step one. Do the shape and then quickly do the color. Then start from the mountain. All right. Now I'll give you guys time to do it. So what I did was actually the overall color, right, for the mountain, and for this part a little bit, and then I think, okay, now I need to move on for the foreground. All right, and then see, what about those trees on this side? Forget about that, right? Those are the add-on details, right? We can get that later, but most importantly, we need to have the overall color, or the strong first impression for the whole painting, right? That's the most important part, right? The detail you can add more and more, right? Like the rocks, you can add more, or the small bushes, you can have tons of them. But at the beginning, really don't spend much time on that, right? So with that said, then I'm gonna do this, right? So I know that we have bushes here, there, right? So some of them I can do a little bit, like okay, here I have some. Right. So for the detail, actually, there's so many of them. There's no way you can actually cover all of them. What we can do is actually we choose the most important part, right? The major part, and then deal with that first. I have this kind of like a so-called like a dirt color, right? Yeah, lots of places. It doesn't have to be like a cover everywhere, right? So most of the part, I think I need to have some here and there, right? And this the ultimate result? No, this maybe just at the beginning, right? This is maybe just the beginning. I can have some, but if it's not good, I can always change it, right? But nice to have some at the beginning. See, and then okay, there's more greenish color here. See, I have the most of the layers. Then come to a little bit detail. Actually, it's not detail. It's not called like a detail level, but okay. I want to differentiate the color, right? So this part of the bush is much brighter and warmer. So have a little bit, okay, not warm enough. Okay, a little bit. Okay, yeah, see, I mixed a little bit red color into this. It's getting warmer right away. Okay, and then some of them here. Right, here's a little bit, maybe can be a little bit warmer later. Here. Warmer color. Okay, on the one side, no more paint, get more, right? Don't be hesitate, and don't think of it's too much paint. Am I wasting paint? No, the only way of wasting paint is not to use it, right? Be generous to your painting, and then your buyers will be generous to pay it, to pay for it. Am I right? You guys will be, yeah, great painter. And you need to sell your painting, right? If you sell your painting, be generous to your painting. Am I right? Andrew, how much do you want to sell your painting?
I don't know.
$500,000? Too less? More? You are too ambitious. Give me 20,000, I'll sell it. See? Then keep going, right? Then okay, here, going a little bit. Right? Then I see. Okay, I have this layer of mountain here, and then I have this tree. Right now, I can do the tree. See, I spent so long, right? So I haven't started this tree yet. Right? You painted so so greenish already, right? So really no rush. Then now I want to do it. Then okay, shape. Draw the shape of the tree trunk first, and then another tree trunk. All right. See, this is a tip. That's another way, right? If you use oil, right? So you can have some shape here. If the bottom layer is too a little bit too dark, a little bit like too thick, then yeah, that's a trick. All right, do the tree trunk first. And the tree trunk. Okay, do the dark side first. See, make sure it's dark enough. Okay, not enough. And some. Okay, this is strong enough. Okay, for the bright side. Okay, I think this color is pretty good. I can use some this part of the tree, this part of the bush as well. See, I reuse the color all the time, right? So I mix one color, I think, okay, it's good. I can use it for different places. Okay, here's maybe it'll be brighter. Okay, then darken the tree trunk. There's another tree trunk. Not good enough. Right. A little bit better, but it's not perfect enough. We can fix it later. And I see some light color on the mountain, so I have some. Let me do some. So that the when I do the mountain, right, then you can see, okay, the tree is getting more clear, right? The shape for the tree is getting clear, right? It wasn't that clear. Now it's getting better. Okay, then this color is good. This part and this part, okay. Make it more. Maybe too fast, right? Not too fast. Should be fine, right? Right. See, I have the front part. I have the background fixed a little bit. Right. Later, I'm gonna move on. Okay. Now, I'll give you guys time, right, to do the foreground, and then do this part as well, right? And then after that, we're gonna move on to more details. Any questions?